Breaking this morning, a Russian invasion is underway in Ukraine. Russia is conducting a full-scale military operation on its European neighbor, with explosions reported in several cities across that country.
The long-feared attack is not limited to the breakaway rebel-held region in eastern Ukraine. Russia's war machine is even hitting targets in the city capital, Kyiv.
Whoa. Now, residents in Kyiv, Kharkiv, and Odessa heard big explosions before dawn as world leaders decried the start of the Russian invasion. It could lead to massive casualties and topple Ukraine's democratically elected government. Russian President Vladimir Putin cast aside international condemnation and sanctions, warning other countries that any attempt to interfere would lead to consequences you have never seen in history.
Now here's a live look there in Kyiv, Ukraine at this hour. Right now it's about 11:04 in the morning. Those in the city say lights have remained on in parts of the city, and that given everything that's going on, it looks pretty normal. You can see it looks as though they have traffic on both sides of the road. Now we have heard reports, because you see the backup, that they are dealing with people trying to get out of the city.
Yes, and they're having trouble because the traffic is not moving. Now, President Joe Biden pledged early this morning new severe sanctions to punish Russia for an act of aggression that the international community had for weeks anticipated but could not prevent through diplomacy. The president tweeted, "Russia alone is responsible for the death and destruction this attack will bring, and the United States and its allies and partners will respond in a united and decisive way. The world will hold Russia accountable."
We have team coverage this morning. Action News reporter Catherine Scott spoke with a woman who has ties to our area, now living in Ukraine. But we begin with ABC's Faith Abube in D.C. with the latest. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Tam and Matt. The worst case scenario U.S. intelligence officials have been warning about is unfolding right now in Ukraine. Key Ukrainian infrastructure is in the crosshairs, but there are also fears this morning of mass Russian cyber attacks, even here in the U.S.
This morning, Ukraine's military air bases, key infrastructure, and air defense systems under Russian attack. The country waking up to air sirens and Russian ballistic missiles going off. This video capturing a plume of smoke and an explosion in the distance near Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city. More reports of flares and sounds of explosions in several eastern cities and near the nation's capital of Kyiv. Our Ian Panel is there.
I've seen a large flash in the distance over there, again followed by a boom some minutes later.
Russian President Vladimir Putin essentially declaring a full-blown war overnight, saying a special Russian military operation is underway in Ukraine.
I think we've passed the point of no return.
In a new video, Ukraine's president telling civilians to stay inside and remain calm, and then calling on the world to respond to the Russian attacks. But overnight, Putin warning that any countries that interfere with its plans in Ukraine will face, quote, consequences they have never seen. The UN Secretary General in an Emergency Security Council meeting urging Putin to instead give peace a chance. As the session wrapped up, the Ukrainian ambassador confronting his Russian counterpart.
There is no purgatory for war criminals. They go straight to hell, Ambassador.
Well, President Biden will address the nation later on today, announcing what he says will be severe sanctions to punish Russia. They could involve cutting off Russia from all Western financial institutions. In Washington, Faith Abube, Channel 6 Action News.